Good evening, it's Brian here at Fitzpatricks Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare town. I want to show you this car here, 2016, on a 162 number plate, Hyundai Tucson Executive. This car, we sold it brand new. God, it's windy actually this evening. Apologies about the wind noise, hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to have to kneel down here out of the way. So we sold this car brand new. It's had one female owner from new. She's covered about 46 or so thousand kilometres. It's got a warranty until 2021. There's also roadside assist until 2021, and what's also nice on this car is it has free servicing until 2021. And just before we start looking at the car, we are Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. If there's any information you want on this particular car, please do give me a call, 086 843 1945. Brian's my name. If you want information about your trade-in, I'm kneeling down because of the wind. If you want information about your trade-in, or if you want information about financing or anything like that, please do not hesitate. Call, text, WhatsApp, whatever suits. And as we were saying, then this car is a really nice, tidy one-owner car from new. So if you're buying a really nice car from a family-run business that's in operation for so long, you know that there's going to be a good after-sale service. Anyway, these Tucsons have been mega popular. That's why Hyundai #1 brand in Kildare. Actually, that should say 2019, not just 2018. So since 2013, Hyundai is #1, and this is one of the main reasons. The Tucson is savage. It's a brilliant car. It does everything for everyone. It's just so popular because there's so many different kind of things that it does very well for different people. So this one here, 1.7 diesel, 115 horsepower, road tax 280 euros per year, realistic fuel efficiency somewhere in the region of about 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres. So I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. That's what I see normal people doing in those cars, but they do it quite easily then after that. So you can do better, by the way, but I'm just giving you an idea of what I see people regularly getting on them. I'm just going to move because the wind is so bad here. With some luck, the wind, it's still knocking around, but it mightn't be as bad where I am right now. Anyway, so the front of the car, nice things on the front of the car. At the time, an Executive in 2016, skid plate along here, which is a different colour to the car, which also matched the colour on the grille. The daytime running lights are down through here, front fog light is in through here, dipped headlight is here, full headlight is here, and these are cornering lamps. So that means when you're turning left or right, there is a light that's shining 45 degrees out to light up the area that you're turning into. So quite clever. Moving down the side of the car, wheels are 17-inch wheels, and because it's an Executive, then there is tinted rear glass. The roof rails, which were a brushed aluminium, are actually standard, in fairness, on the Tucson at that time. So one of the things that people really liked on the front of these cars was they were big and fat and chunky at the front. The Santa Fe was always a really popular car, but it was a more expensive car. Whereas this car is priced at a point where people actually found it quite accessible, and it looked very like the Santa Fe. So that was one of the reasons people started buying them. They look really nice at the front. Which brings me to condition on the car overall and the front of the car. So the bonnet is in very nice condition. The front bumper down through here is in very nice condition, and the left hand side of the bumper over here is also in very nice condition. So I'd go as far as saying the front end of the car is very nice. Down the side of the car, that front left wing onto the two doors, onto the quarter panel. So let's have a look down the side of it. Yeah, it looks pretty damn original and blemish free. Driver's side, I would say, is equally as nice, all the way down from the quarter panel onto the two doors onto the wing. But let's have a look. Black is one of those really unforgiving colours, so if there's going to be a blemish or mark, you'll see it straight away, but that one looks nice and shiny and original all the way down as well. Onto the rear of the car, down through here, the bumper all the way along the bottom, up onto the boot lid, I would say is very nice condition. While we're back here, parking sensors are standard across the back of this Executive, and these are LED tail lights all the way along the back. Just like the front of the car in the Tucson, the rear end of the car was big and square and symmetrical looking. So front end and rear end of these Tucsons are really good looking. The car is big and square overall, really like an SUV should be, and I think that's why they've been so popular. They've been the best selling car in Ireland since 2016, which is a fair achievement. So into the back of the car, unfortunately we have not had a chance to clean this car yet, so this is literally how it's looked after, but as you can see there's nothing bad at all. The boot's quite good, and then we also have a full-size spare wheel, which is pretty damn rare in cars these days. Now, on a black Tucson, this is something where the car gets really nice and plush looking. So the rear of the car, well not the rear, the front and the rear, has a nice beige leather interior. 3 head restraints along the back, ISOFIX down here, ISOFIX on the other side, armrest in the centre which acts as a referee between kids. There is drinks holders in through there. There is ventilation in through there. Like, I mean, the level of specification that you're getting. Rear kangaroo pockets in through here, rear kangaroo pockets in through here. Child locks obviously on the doors. Electrics for rear windows back up through here, brushed aluminium on the door handles and all that kind of stuff. It's a nice upmarket looking interior, and also these rear seats, you can also recline them, and the reason you want to do that is for adult passengers, let the seat back a bit and then obviously straightened up for people that prefer it in that sort of a fashion as well. In terms of the front of the car, the nice beige interior continues, and the reason I'm saying beige is nice, yeah, I think it's a nice looking colour, I think it's an upmarket looking colour, but it makes the interior of the car really nice and bright. So the driver's area is going to be the most worn in a car, as you can see on this one. Bolster here where you'll be getting in and out, all very nice condition. Previous owner, she's done a really nice job looking after her vehicle. Well, it was her vehicle, which is now to be somebody else's vehicle. Lumbar support here for lower back, obviously height adjuster, and then after that, that steering wheel is what's called rake reach, so it comes up and down, and also in and out as well. On the driver's door over here, you have things like, we'll say, electrics for windows, electrics for mirrors, central locking in through here, and let's say actually from the outside on a Tucson, if you lock the car through the central locking, wing mirrors retract. If I open up the car using the central locking, wing mirrors come back out. That also relates to the headlamps. So on a Tucson, if you leave the headlights in the on position or the auto position, they'll stay on. Once you lock the car, they'll turn off, so you can't leave them on by accident. So what's it like to sit into one of these cars? Let's see, let's close this door. So this is exactly what you're going to see when you get into one. Key in the ignition for a start. So you got your startup sequence in through here, start the car, nice big bright clocks. So I'm just going to kind of sit back here for a sec, and this is exactly what you're going to see. So your revolution counter over through here, speedo over through here, information in here. So what's going to be contained in there? From the steering wheel function, I'm going in through things like, we'll say, tire pressure. Okay, general settings overall. I have how much fuel I've got left, average fuel consumption, all that kind of information there, navigation information, radio information, tire pressures, and next service due on the car. These cars run a service interval, which is going to be every 15,000 kilometers you need to come in for a health check, every 30,000 you come in for service, and as we're saying on this one, it's going to be free. After that, when I'm sitting in my car, what else do I see? This over here is for controls for my lights, and in this case then they are automated, and over here then is controls for the wipers. Over here is controls for how bright you want the clocks on the dash over through here. Traction control, brightness of the, height of the lights in the front. Safety wise, driver, passenger, curtain airbag, side airbag, and then after that there is stability control, there's anti-lock brakes, emergency brake assist, emergency brake distribution. To summarise, if you slam on the brakes in a car like this, that means then you have full control of the car under full braking pressure, so it moves around braking to the wheels that have the most amount of grip to make sure you stay in a straight line. Other controls on the steering wheel are going to be Bluetooth, and then over here we also have cruise control with a speed limiter. In through the centre I've got an armrest which moves, and it's got some storage in through here. I've got drinks holders over through here. I have my gear stick here, so as we're looking at the car, this is exactly what I see down over here. These buttons here are reverse sensors which make noise, which also combine with a big reverse camera. So when I am sitting in the car and if I look around, this is the kind of visibility I'm going to have behind me, which in this case the camera is quite helpful, and those guidelines are also dynamic when I move the steering wheel. After that then these are also auto stop start to prevent excessive fuel usage in situations where you don't need it, like traffic lights. Hill descent control, which means you don't use the brakes going down a hill. Icy conditions more so mode, which is going to be if you want the steering heavy or light. After that then I've got controls for my Bluetooth heater even. So my side over here, passenger side over here, heated seats in through there. Heated seat for my side over through here, where do I want the air to blow, speed up or slow down, front and rear windscreen demisters. Up onto the radio, what I have then is a touchscreen in through there, so I've got my station list of all the lists. USB is down through here, and also then we can stream music via Bluetooth. Map is in through here, which is TomTom, and then general navigation kind of setups in through there as well. After that then, usual things like settings, and we've also got phone and Bluetooth kind of setups in through there. One thing I was saying earlier on, these cars do everything for everyone. So what do I mean by that? Basically, some people come in and they want a car that looks smart. Ding, this is definitely a smart looking car. Some people come in and want a car that's high off the ground. Ding, this car does that also. I'm going to stop saying ding. Some people want a car that's nicely specified. This car does that. Some people want a car that drives nice. This car does that. Some people come in and they want a car with a good level of specification that we saw already. These cars just do everything. They're high off the ground, they're big, they look nice, they drive well. What else do you need? And then after that, the after sales package as well, which is the warranty until 2021 and the roadside assist till 2021 and the free servicing until 2021. Anyway, if you want information on this particular car, Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. I'd be quite happy to answer any questions before you come to look at a car like this. Really, the Tucson, I don't have to sell it to you because it is a car that sells itself, and that's why there's so many of them on the road when you go up and down the road. Some people always say to us, well, you know, there's so many of them on the road, is it going to hurt depreciation? We did Toyota over the years and we sold millions and millions, well not millions, but thousands of Avences. The Avences never lost value because that's what people wanted at the time. Even things like Volkswagen Passats, always really popular, but guess what, they never lost value because people still want them. These are the same. People want them brand new, but guess what, people want them second hand as well. Used car values on these are really strong. They are in a bubble and they're going to remain that way because that's kind of what people want. Anyway, if there's any information you want on this particular car, Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. Please do give me a call, text, WhatsApp before you travel. We're at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Kildare town. Hopefully the car's of interest. Thanks for taking time to watch.